Usually the person who's intoxicated, they're just fine. And you know what ends up happening? They come to court, they're crying, they're upset because either they killed their best friend who's in the vehicle with them, or either they killed somebody who's just trying to get home. Vashon, are you ready for this one? It's a probation application. All right, the court is calling 2024 CR 0126. I think this is one, let me see, the writing is faded. Just 1 second. 012615, State versus Jalen Zavala. Can I have parties announce?
Yes, Jason Garrett here for the state, Your Honor.
Martha Crowe.
And are you Ms. Zavala?
Yes.
Counsel, have you received all discovery? Did you review it with your client? Court will find that the state is in compliance with discovery. Ms. Zavala, did you review the application for deferred adjudication or community supervision with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
Did you review the true bill of indictment with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes.
Counsel, do you waive the reading of the indictment?
We do, Judge.
State, are you proceeding on the indictment as presented?
No, Your Honor, we're proceeding on a lesser included DWI first, Class B misdemeanor.
Any objection?
No objection.
All right, did you review the admonishments with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it in all the appropriate places?
Yes.
Did you understand the state is proceeding on driving while intoxicated as a Class B misdemeanor? Range of punishment is up to a $2,000 fine and up to 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. Did you understand?
Yes.
If you have a plea bargain agreement with the state, the court does not have to follow your agreement. If for any reason the court does not follow your agreement and gives you more than you bargained for, the fact that you entered a plea will not be used against you and you will be allowed to withdraw your plea. Did you understand?
Yes.
Did you understand you have a right to jury trial, a right for you or your attorney to cross-examine and confront any witnesses the state would call in, the right to remain silent? You're going to need to speak up so I can hear.
Yes.
Did you understand by entering this plea you were giving up those rights?
Yes.
And did you intend to give up those rights and enter into a plea in this case?
Yes.
Counsel, has your client been able to provide you with any defenses?
She has.
Do you believe she has a rational as well as a factual understanding of the charges against her?
Yes, Your Honor.
Do you believe she's currently competent and was legally sane at the time of the offense?
I do.
Ms. Zavala, has anyone threatened, coerced you, or placed you in fear to get you to enter this plea?
No.
Anyone promised you anything other than the plea?
No.
Are you satisfied with the way you've been represented?
Yes.
Are you a U.S. citizen?
Yes.
Court will find that defendant has knowingly and voluntarily waived her right to jury trial. Did you review the plea bargain page with your attorney? Did you understand it?
Yes, ma'am.
According to the plea, the state is proceeding on the DWI first. Punishment is to be assessed at 180 days in the Bexar County Jail. There's a $500 fine. State recommends community supervision. There's to be restitution to Adrian Harrison in the amount of $2,000. Did you understand that to be the plea?
Yes, ma'am.
Defense?
Yes.
State?
It is, Your Honor.
Did you review the waiver?
I know, Your Honor.
Outside the agreement, the state is recommending that your community supervision be for a term of 2 years. There'll be a TAP evaluation, 100 hours community service restitution, and ignition interlock. Did you understand those are recommendations from the state and the court does not have to follow those recommendations?
Yes.
Then to the lesser included offense, how do you plead? Guilty, not guilty, or no contest?
Guilty.
State, any evidence?
Yes, Your Honor. State Exhibit number 1 with all.
All right, after reviewing state's exhibits 1 and attachments, the court will find there's sufficient evidence to find you guilty, and the court will find you guilty of the lesser included offense. Are you proceeding with sentencing?
Yeah.
Anything you wish to say on behalf of your client? All right, are you employed?
Yes.
What do you do?
I set appointments for vacations. It's called resort vacations.
Okay. And how many children do you have?
Just one.
And where is the child now?
At home. What is that?
And do you and the father live together?
Yes.
So what have you been doing since this incident happened? How have you changed your life?
Been working, staying home, following my orders.
Mm-hmm.
As for pretrial drug testing every week. And
So what, how did you come to be in this place with driving?
I got dropped off.
And then, not today, I'm so sorry. That's my fault for not being clear. I'm talking about the incident when this happened. So how did this come to be that you have the child in the vehicle and you're intoxicated?
I'm sorry, I'm confused by the question.
All right, so according to this, you were driving a vehicle,
Mhm.
you were intoxicated. A child was in the vehicle with you.
Mhm.
How did all of that happen? Like, why were you drinking and driving with a child in the vehicle?
I was dropping off my friend home. I had asked his dad to watch him, but he was going to end up leaving with his friend, so I had no choice but to take my son.
No, that's where you tell the friend, hey, I've been drinking. You're going to have to find your own ride. Here's an Uber, or you're going to have to spend the night here. And the reason why I want you to think about what you did is because anything could have happened. And I haven't done any research on this. My statistics professor will be very upset for me saying this because I haven't done the research. But usually what ends up happening when people get in an accident and they're intoxicated, passengers are always injured, or either passengers die. Usually the person who's intoxicated, they're just fine. And you know what ends up happening? They come to court, they're crying, they're upset because either they killed their best friend who's in the vehicle with them, or either they killed somebody who's just trying to get home. You understand?
Yes, I understand.
So you're one of those people who cannot drink. Your attorney, how long have you been practicing? Like a long time, right?
Yes.
So this is what I can tell you. I don't think your attorney has ever represented anybody who was charged with DWI and they tell her, you know what, my intention was to drink to intoxication and to kill somebody or to hit somebody or to get pulled over for driving while intoxicated. That's one of the crimes where nobody intends for that to happen, but it ends up happening. So you're one of the people who cannot drink alcohol at all because you don't know when to stop. You understand?
Yes.
And while you're on this probation, you're not allowed to drink at all. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
So have you been taking classes or doing anything?
Yes, I've been doing the AA meetings.
Mm-hmm.
I'm still doing them.
All right. Are you enjoying the AA meetings, getting to know people and?
Yes.
Okay. All right. This is what the court is going to do. There's a $500 fine that will be probated, 180 days in the Bexar County Jail, suspended and probated for 2 years, regular reporting by Zoom or in person, regular random UAs, 100 hours of community service restitution. I'm going to order parenting classes. Once you complete the parenting classes, 50 of those hours will be deemed satisfied. The other 50 hours, I'm going to ask her to do 50 sober meetings in 50 days. And that will take care of the remaining community service hours. You understand?
Yes, ma'am.
There's going to be a TAP evaluation out of custody. Follow recommendations. There's to be the ignition interlock state. How long did you want the ignition interlock?
As we have left it up to the court, but generally we ask for half the term.
All right. I'll set the ignition interlock counsel at half the term. If she's doing well, I may change that.
So she's not operating a motor vehicle. She doesn't have one. Hers totaled in the accident. We can request a PAM in lieu of the ignition interlock.
All right.
And an affidavit of non-driving.
All right. So it'll be probation. It'll be ignition interlock for half the term, or it'll be PAM for half the term with an affidavit of non-driving. Is there any vehicle at that home?
Just my son's dad.
All right. So it's going to have to be ignition interlock on that vehicle.
On that vehicle, she has access to it.
Yes. All right. Probation. It's going to be ignition interlock for half the term because there's access to a vehicle at the home. And then you all want to talk about this driver's license suspension? Minimum 90, maximum 180.
The state will be requesting 90 days, Your Honor.
All right, so there's going to be a driver's license suspension for 90 days. And there is to be restitution, if any, to Adrian. Oh, thank you, probation. I mean, thank you, state.
Yeah, just.
Adrian Harrison. All right, sure.
And can she be given credit for the 90 days that her license was already suspended? She did consent to that breath test and it came back 0.01, 0.02. Very good.
All right, there's to be restitution, if any, to Adrian Harrison of $2,000. DWI education course and victim impact panel live. Probation, is there anything else? Well, they have this listed as restitution, if any, but both parties have agreed to $2,000.
Correct.
Is that correct?
That is correct, Josh.
All right, so both have agreed to $2,000, even though they put if any.
Yeah.
But the most is $2,000 because that's what everybody has agreed to. But it could potentially end up being less. All right. Anything else?
Nothing from the state, Your Honor.
They've agreed to a total of $2,000.
And that's it.
That's it. But the person may end up giving you bills that are less than $2,000. So,
still want to
yes.
nothing from the
All right. Anything else you need from the court to be successful?
No.
Did you review the document entitled Trial Court Certification of Defendant's Rights to Appeal with your attorney? Did you understand it and sign it?
Yes.
All right, because this is plea bargain agreement, because I followed your plea bargain agreement, and because you waive your right to appeal, you do not have the court's permission to appeal. Do you understand?
Yes.
All right, we can go off the record. So the reason why I said to them the $2,000 at the max, because sometimes people will turn in information and it'll end up being less than the 2,000. So, all right. Yes, proof of employment within 30 days, no employment as a home health care provider with minors. Do you think in this case we need field visits? What are you thinking?
I would say for at least 3 months.
All right, thank you. And then field visits 1 time per month for 3 months. Okay?
That's what that is.
Oh, that's where probation comes out to your house, just to make sure everything is going the way it should be, okay?
Okay.
All right, in this courtroom, to be successful in probation, communication is key. If you have an issue, let your probation officer know about it. If you feel they're not addressing it, you can come in and address it with me, okay?
Okay.
All right, good luck to you, all right?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thanks, counsel.